To all the viewers of Zoom, a very, very happy Diwali. Spend it with your loved ones and don't burst crackers, please. I think women in stories are as important as men in stories. What would you have? You wouldn't have a world without women.
Exactly.
So their stories are important. To me, celebration is really about love and togetherness and sharing memories and creating new memories and just giving people that you love your time.
Hello everyone, I'm Rudrani and welcome to Speak Easy. This is a Diwali special edition and I have the beautiful and the extremely talented Aditi Rao Hydari with me and she's quite the vision. Please take a look at her. You know, Gaurang's collection was Sindoor, red.
Yeah.
And I couldn't have thought of a better person to be the showstopper, his muse, is because I think you carry red or any color beautifully, particularly when it comes to this beautiful traditional attire. I know how rooted it is for you because, you know, for the dance, for how culturally rooted you are.
Yeah.
This is my assumption.
No, absolutely. You're so right. I love indigenous handloom, textiles, embroidery, craft. And Gaurang Shah, I worked with him on a film actually quite recently. And he's a lot of fun and he's very generous. And he's not hectic, and he just knows so much. And in fact, he was like, I was asking him so many questions because I was enjoying this whole process so much. He was just like, you want to go to the weaver's house? Go. You want to go to the dyer's house? Go. So I had so much fun. And in fact, today when I walked into the, backstage, I was mesmerized myself seeing all that red.
Yeah.
And just the concept of the show in itself. And it's true, you know, red is such a beautiful color. And in India, the kind of reds that we have,
Beautiful.
Is so stunning.
I feel like you'll also relate to him in the sense that he's someone, like look at the collection that she's wearing right now, right? The piece. He's used, fabrics and artisans from all over the country.
Yeah.
And I feel you are a representation of that. You've never believed in boundaries or languages.
Yeah.
Kindly elaborate on that.
So first, let me tell you about this lehenga because I also got to know about it. Like I was, the day that he brought it to me, I was just busy. I was in the middle of shoot, etc. But this is Kanjivaram, and this embroidery is called petit point embroidery, and it's done by nuns from Cochin, and it's taken 3 years to make this entire embroidery. There's also a lot of fabric, and it's kind of like a forgotten art that he's revived. So that in itself makes it luxe, and makes it so special, and it's made with so much love. So I find that quite incredible about what it is that I'm wearing. And I found also, just the fact that what he's done is he's used different kinds of reds. You've seen, right?
Yeah.
So many people go into stores and try to match the exact red. But actually in the Indian tradition, and if you see people and how they team their saris and blouses, and all, like my mother never matches her saris and blouses.
Yeah. Mine doesn't either.
Yeah, and it looks so stunning, and the different kinds of reds that he's matched, etc. And I love that because I feel like as individuals, it is so important and so beautiful to be open and expansive and accepting of differences. And I feel that even with like clothes and colors and the way like today, I was so certain when he showed me this. I had done a shoot with him in the past where I'm South Indian, right? So I love this piece of jewelry.
This is like going back to your roots.
Yeah, and I was like, can I do this? Can I like make it South Indian? And I know that it's mixed, but I really wanted to wear this piece of jewelry, and I asked Kishan Das, Pratiksha to send it for me especially. So like little things like that, I feel like why should there be any kind of boundary? Why can't you mix and match? Why can't you just be more fluid as people,
People wanting to get ready for Diwali party, would you tell them that be mix and match? Try something like you did. Try something like this.
I would. And, we all talk about sustainability. I feel like, we can actually like play with the outfits that we have in our wardrobe and create a whole new outfit out of it. We don't have to go out there and constantly try and, I don't know, there is something that you can do by yourself, and it also makes you more creative. Yeah, so I would say like mix and match. Even if you're buying something, mix and match it. So what?
Why not, right?
Yeah, why not?
I know you're very, very busy with your schedule and everything else, and I know the festivities. I know festivals is very emotional for you because you miss family. How's it going to be this year?
I started saying no to crackers quite a while ago because for a short period I was in Delhi and I realized what it did to animals, to me, to people around us, the smog in the air. And so since then, it was like amongst all of us, it was like no crackers. But I think it's so important to actually enjoy the love that, you know, that makes a festival a festival. It's actually about that. To me, celebration is really about love and togetherness and sharing memories and creating new memories and just giving people that you love your time, you know, because that gives you so much energy to do everything else that you do in the rest of the year. So I think a festival is really about that.
And food?
Food, of course, yeah.
Your favorites, what are you going to let go and eat this Diwali?
I eat everything, this is the problem. And because I feel like food is for the soul and you need to be happy. So you need to eat in moderation, but yes, you need to eat. So I hope I can go back to Hyderabad, but if I can't, then I'll celebrate here.
So Diwali party with a nice plate of food is what your Diwali will look like.
Yeah.
No cards, I'm assuming.
No, I can't. I never remember the rules. I'm damn bad. Useless I am.
Like if I ask you to give wishes and things like that, I must also appreciate you for the fact that I have. What a year you've had before this and, you know, with your choices. I want to know, you know, what is it that you truly hope that changes today again for the writing of female characters? And because now you're getting those interesting roles, where can we still improve?
I think it's really important to look at a story as a story and not, you know, film as a film and not as a project and not as one name selling that project. There are many people who make that film what it is.
100%.
And I think it's so important to value each and every person. And I think when we start doing that, we'll also start, you know, we will also take gender out of it.
Yeah.
Because I think women in stories are as important as men in stories. What would you have? You wouldn't have a world without women.
Exactly.
So their stories are important,
100%.
you know. And I think everybody's stories together are important. You can't take one person out of this equation and just make it about that particular person or gender or whatever. So I think it's really important to kind of switch gears and just understand that. And we can see it happening, right, in many ways.
Yeah.
The kind of content that's being consumed and the kind of stuff that people want to see more of.
Yeah.
And so.
Very, very proud of you. Thank you so much. A very happy Diwali to you, if you can wish them. And give them a little message on Diwali.
To all the viewers of Zoom, a very, very happy Diwali. Spend it with your loved ones and don't burst crackers, please.
Thank you once again. Thank you for being so lovely.
Thank you, Rudrani. I'm always happy to see you.
I know. Thank you.